Hello students, let's go to the next part of the first unit, vital statistics. The next topic is mortality. Now before going to mortality, let's recall what is fertility. Fertility refers to the births occurring to women of childbearing age. So fertility refers to the births occurring to women. So now let's see what is mortality. Mortality refers to the deaths occurring in the population. So now you see the difference here. Fertility refers to the births, whereas mortality refers to the deaths. So the deaths may be due to a number of causes such as sickness, accident and age, etc. Even in fertility we have discussed the measures of fertility. There were 4 measures: crude birth rate, general fertility rate, age-specific fertility rate and total fertility rate. Similarly, for mortality, we have 6 measurements of mortality. The first one is crude death rate, age-specific death rate, standardized death rate, infant mortality rate, neonatal mortality rate, and maternal mortality rate. We shall discuss each of these measurements one by one. The first one is crude death rate. A very common measure of mortality is the crude death rate. It is defined as the average number of deaths occurring in a year per 1000 individuals. The formula to calculate crude death rate is number of deaths occurring in the year divided by average population in a year into 1000. If you want to see now crude birth rate, that was same like crude death rate itself. That was number of live births in a year divided by average population in a year into 1000. So crude death rate will be number of deaths occurring in a year divided by average population in a year into 1000. CDR is equals to D divided by P into 1000, where D is the number of deaths occurring in a year, P is the average population in a year. It represents deaths per 1000 individuals. Some of the merits of crude death rate are: it is simple to understand and easy to calculate. It requires only the total number of deaths and the average population. It indicates the rate of decrease of population due to deaths. Few demerits are: it is an overall figure which does not give importance to age and sex distribution of the population. While we consider crude death rate, we do not know here it talks about which age group, which sex group, nothing. We just know the number of deaths divided by the average population. The next demerit is it cannot be effectively used for comparison of mortality of different population. Let us see an example. Calculate crude death rate for the following data. The age group is given 0 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 49, 50 and above, and the population is given for the each age group and the deaths is given. So the formula for crude death rate is nothing but D divided by P into 1000, where D is the number of deaths occurring in a year, P is the average population. So simple, we add all the population of the different age group, that is 98,000, and we add all the deaths of the different age population, that is 1120. We substitute in the formula 1120 divided by 98,000 into 1000, that will be 11.43. We'll see another one example. In a year, the average population of a town was 65,51,000. The number of deaths occurred in that year in the town was 61,931. Find the crude death rate. So the given population, total population was 65,51,000, that is P. Number of deaths is 61,931, that is D. So substituting in the formula, we get 9.5 deaths per 1000 population. The next measurement of mortality is age-specific death rate. The crude death rate ignores the age composition. Specifically in the age group 0 to 5 and above 60, the death rate is high and it is lowest in the age group of 25 to 40. Thus, we define age-specific death rates. ASDR, that is age-specific death rate, is defined as the average number of deaths occurring in the given age group per 1000 individual in that age group in the year. So the formula to calculate is number of deaths in the age-specific group in a year divided by average population in that age group in a year into 1000. That is DT small t divided by P suffix t into 1000. So some of the merits are, it considers age composition of the population. It is used in the computation of standardized death rates, net reproduction rates and life tables. We'll see about this later. Demerits are, age-specific death rate cannot be used for overall comparison of mortality conditions in two different regions. It ignores social and occupational factors. Let us see an example to calculate age-specific death rate. Calculate age-specific death rates for the age groups 15 to 25 years and 25 to 40 years from the following data. Okay, so we have to calculate the age-specific death rates for these two specific groups, that is 15 to 25 and 25 to 40. So the formula is nothing but number of deaths in the age group, that particular age group which we want to calculate, divided by total population in that age group into 1000. So if we want to calculate for the age group 15 to 25, the number of deaths in that age group 15 to 25 is 600. From the table we can see from 15 to 25 the number of deaths is 600 divided by total population in that age group is 30,000 into 1000, that will give you 20. Now ASTR for the age group 25 to 40, that is the formula is number of deaths in that age group divided by total population in that age group into 1000. So the number of deaths in that age group according to the table is 400 divided by the average population in that age group is 28,000 into 1000 is 14.28. The next measurement of mortality is standardized death rate. The crude death rate cannot be used for comparing death rates of two or more population because the two population may have different compositions as to regards of age and sex. Age-specific death rates, though consider age composition, cannot be used for comparing death rates of two or more population as they are not represented by a single figure. Hence, standardized death rate is used for comparing death rates of two population. So now definition of standardized death rate. Standardized death rate is the weighted average of age-specific death rates of population by taking standard populations as weights. Here, one particular population is taken as standard. The standard population can be any one of the given population under study or any other population. After the standard population is decided, we calculate standardized death rates for two regions. We'll see an example. For the following data, compute standardized death rates in two towns A and B. Which town is healthier? Before that, let me tell you. First, age-specific death rate for each group is calculated by using population. Then, standardized death rate is computed by finding the weighted average of age-specific death rates by taking for two population A and B. The standardized death rates is given by summation PA divided by summation P. And where P is standard population, A will be age-specific death rate for population, and we'll calculate that, and similarly we'll calculate that for another town, and then we'll see. A population which has STDR minimum is a healthy population. When we work out on an example, we'll get to know. So for the following data, compute standardized death rate in two towns A and B. Which town is healthier? The age group is given from 0 to 10, 10 to 25, 25 to 60 and 60 and above. For town A, the population and deaths is given. For town B, and the standard population is given. So for town A, first we calculate age specific death rate. That is number of deaths in the specific age group in a year divided by average population in that age group in a year into 1000. So age specific death rate for the age group 0 to 10 we'll calculate. That is average number of deaths in that age specific group is 36 divided by average population. The population average from the year 0 to 10 is 4000 into 1000, you get 9. Similarly, the age specific death rates for each of the age group is calculated using the same formula. That is number of deaths in a specific age group divided by average population into 1000. So for 0 to 10, the ASTR is 9. For 10 to 25 age group, the ASTR is 4. And for 25 to 60, the ASTR is 10. 60 and above, it is 19. Now the standard population is given 2000, 3000, 6000 and 4000. We'll add all of those standard population. That is summation P. Summation P is 15,000. Now we want P into A. A is ASTR, P is standard population. You multiply that, we get PA. The last column is PA. Then we add all the PA, that is summation PA, that is 1,66,000. For town B, we calculate the same. We calculate the ASTR for each age group. The standard population is given. You add all the standard population and the PB is done. So now the formula for standardized death rate is summation PA divided by P, divided by summation P. So for town A, the summation PA was 1,66,000 divided by summation P was 15,000. So that is nothing but 11.06. Similarly, the standardized death rate for town B is summation PB divided by summation P. Summation PB for town B was 1,87,000 divided by summation P was 15,000. So after calculating, we get 12.46. Now a population which has standardized death rate minimum is the healthy population. So standardized death rate for town A is less than standardized death rate for town B. Therefore, town A is more healthier. The next measurement is infant mortality rate. Infant mortality rate is defined as average number of infant deaths per 1000 live births in a year. Infant means children aged less than 1 year. The infant mortality rate is a measure of the risk of death between the birth of the baby and its first year birthday. It's like the risk of the death between its birth and within its first year. The formula for infant mortality rate is number of deaths among infants in a year divided by total number of live births in the same year into 1000. Stillbirths are not included in infant deaths. The rate can be calculated for males and females separately. Infant mortality rate indicates the level of health, nutrition and socio-economic development of a region. In India, the infant mortality rate is 46.07, out of which male infant mortality rate is 44.71, whereas female infant mortality rate is 47.59 per 1000 in the year 2012. Let's see an example to calculate infant mortality rate. In a town, in a year, 62,418 live births occurred, and of these, 3,207 infants died in the same year. Compute infant mortality rate. The infant mortality rate is given by number of deaths among infants in a year divided by total number of live births in the same year into 1000. So the number of deaths among infants in that year is given to be 62,418, the live births, and the number of deaths is 3,207. So we substitute in the formula, infant mortality rate is equals to number of deaths among infants in a year divided by total number of live births in the same year into 1000, which is equals to 3,207 divided by 62,418 into 1000, which will give us 51.38. So today till we have discussed the 4 measurements of mortality. In the next video, we'll see the other 2 measurements and we'll see what is life tables. Thank you.